If you feel chronically exhausted, it is a mistake to blame a lack of willpower. That fatigue is the symptom of an active biological theft. Your cellular energy is being drained away before it ever reaches your brain or muscles. Right now, a massive structural leak is taxing your mitochondrial grid, siphoning off up to 60% of your total ATP production. To recover that lost power, we must identify the specific environmental stressors causing this structural decay. This diagram shows the baseline inner mitochondrial membrane. Normally, protons pump across to generate power, with a 20% leak, a standard operating tax. When exposed to chemical toxins and particulate matter, the membrane physically destabilizes. Proton loss accelerates, and the energy tax spikes to 63%. This sudden voltage drop triggers the cell's internal maintenance system to overreact. Pathological mitophagy begins clogging the pathways, causing your cellular engines to stall out completely. The most aggressive modern saboteur driving this membrane failure is high-energy visible blue light. When 450 nanometer light hits your cells, it initiates a photochemical reaction that halts cytochrome C oxidase. This physically short-circuits ATP production by arresting electron transport at complex 4. This graph tracks the exposure threshold. It takes exactly 32 minutes of acute blue light exposure to permanently depolarize the mitochondrial membrane. Artificial light at night acts as a direct bioenergetic poison. By suppressing melatonin and halting ATP synthesis, it physically dismantles the machinery of cellular power. When that mitochondrial engine completely dies and cracks open under stress, the damage escalates from a localized energy deficit into a severe systemic threat. This structural breach dumps double-stranded mitochondrial DNA out of its secure matrix and directly into the cellular fluid. Because mitochondria evolved from ancient bacteria, their DNA contains unmethylated sequences. The body's immune system detects this leaked DNA and misidentifies it as an invading bacterial pathogen. This false invader immediately triggers the cGAS-STING immune pathway. This flowchart tracks the retrograde biological response. The cGAS-STING node releases interferons and cytokines, weaponizing a localized energy failure into a state of systemic chronic inflammation. This cascade converts localized damage into systemic inflammation. Persistent activation of this pathway drives the loss of cortical neurons and promotes the arterial fibrosis linked to cardiovascular failure. You cannot fix a physical structural energy leak simply by getting 8 hours of sleep. The biological grid itself must be patched. The first defense protocol requires blocking the source. You must physically shield your biology from blue light after dark to halt the ongoing phototoxic breach. Shielding your eyes reestablishes melatonin production. Melatonin operates as a targeted mitochondrial antioxidant, scavenging free radicals, sealing the damage, and stabilizing the inner membrane. Stop the cellular leak, protect your mitochondrial grid, and reclaim your voltage.